Well, the WNBA has come out and released a statement into yesterday's game between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky. The statement is they're doing an investigation. Allegedly, there was some racial slurs and some racial remarks said toward Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky during that game. But we're going to unpack all that here next, here on the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Well, guys, yesterday's game between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky, man, it had a lot of fireworks in that game. We had a flagrant foul caused by Caitlin Clark on Angel Reese. We saw how Angel Reese responded to that. And then after the game, allegedly, there was some racial remarks, said toward Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. There's been reports out there talking about there was monkey noises coming from the crowd. These are all speculations, and the WNBA has stepped in with their investigation, and they released a statement. Now, you guys know that the Indiana Fever's game yesterday was held at the same place where the Indiana Pacers play. Now, in an arena like that, where the Indiana Pacers play, there is heightened security. They have NBA security. They have all kinds of, camera angles, all kinds of microphones that pick up a lot of things. Also, there's people in the crowd that are recording certain things that are going on. So things we're not going to miss. So allegedly somebody reported that there was some racial remarks, said toward Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. They said it was coming from behind the Chicago Sky's bench. Somebody reported that, like I stated earlier, there was some monkey noises that was in the crowd, and the WNBA is full aware of it. And the WNBA has came out and they have, put a statement out there that this is things that shouldn't be no place in basketball. Now, the problem I have now is former Phoenix Mercury, Brianna Turner. Now she plays with the Indiana Fever. And she was a part of that game yesterday. And Brianna Turner fully supports the WNBA's investigation of the Indiana Fever. And she fully supports and backs Angel Reese because she knows how it is as a Black woman. And a lot of people are giving Brianna Turner a lot of backlash for supporting the WNBA's investigation of her own team and the conduct that's detrimental to the player's environment. And now people are on the internet going at Brianna Turner on X because she is supporting the WNBA and she is backing and siding with Angel Reese in this particular situation. And a lot of people are saying, well, Brianna Turner, she's almost like Melissa Smith. They need to get rid of her as soon as possible. She's the ops. This is asinine. Another Black woman supporting another Black woman because of racial slurs thrown their way. And now the Indiana Fever's fan base want Brianna Turner removed from the Indiana Fever because she is supporting the investigation into her own team and supporting Angel Reese. Now, RG3, I want to see you come out and make a video about this, talking about, the support that Brianna Turner has for Angel Reese and people turning their back on Brianna Turner. And it's their own Indiana Fever fan base, and she plays for the Indiana Fever. We can't make this stuff up. So a lot of people are going at Brianna Turner, saying that Brianna Turner should get traded away from the Indiana Fever. Now, let's get off into what the NBA, the WNBA released a statement concerning the events of yesterday's game between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky. WNBA statement, May 18th, 2025. The following is a statement from the WNBA regarding yesterday's game in Indianapolis. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league and society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Now, also, an article has been put out there. Fever players send strong message about alleged fan misconduct during Sky's game. An Indiana Fever player spoke about something that stemmed from the Fever in Chicago Sky game, and that was Brianna Turner. Brianna Turner goes to her Twitter. This is what she says. I am in full support of the league investigating potential bigot behavior directed at players. If something is found, I hope the appropriate actions are taken. If nothing is found, I still believe it's better safe than sorry when it comes to players' safety and welfare at the arena. So this is what the Indiana Fever put on their fan page. We are aware of the allegations of the inappropriate fan conduct during yesterday's game, and we're working closely with the WNBA to complete their investigation. We stand firm in our commitment to providing a safe environment for all WNBA players. Now, let's focus on what Brianna Turner said. Now, if you go on to Twitter X, which I'm not heavily in the Twitter X, but if you go to all the comments underneath the post that Brianna Turner made, a lot of people are giving her backlash because she is a part of the Indiana Fever organization, and they say, and why are you supporting the WNBA in the investigation of your own team, and why are you supporting Angel Reese? Well, Brianna Turner is a black woman, foremost. So she is coming to the defense and supporting Angel Reese as a black woman because of the racist stuff that she has to endure ever since she has been in the WNBA. Now, a lot of people see what's going on and see the crazy thing about it is the Indiana Fever fan base, they're going at Brianna Turner for standing up for what's right. So the guys, that should let you know that that fan base is something off about that fan base. If you're going to condone that racial tension when it comes to Angel Reese every time she comes in your building, and then now that WNBA has to release a statement, and for Brianna Turner to stand up for what's right for another black woman, we commend her for that. But a lot of people on the Indiana side of the fence, the Indiana Fever fan base, they are mad at Brianna Turner for standing up for what's right and also stating the obvious. The obvious is that there was some things that was said, and that's why, well, allegedly, that's why the WNBA put that statement out. Because like I've always told people, where there's smoke, there's fire. So it has to be some inkling that something went on in that game yesterday, and it had nothing to do with the flagrant foul that Caitlin Clark performed on Angel Reese. This was outside of that. This was stuff that was directed toward Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky, right behind their bench. Now, playing in the Indiana Pacers arena, there's microphones that can pick that stuff up. There's people that probably recorded things. There's a lot of people that went on to their social media sites and said they didn't hear it. So all this stuff is allegedly. But the fact that Brianna Turner is standing up for what's right, and she is backing the investigation into what allegedly has been said, and her for standing up for Angel Reese, and people are coming at her and saying that she should be removed from the Indiana Fever. Now, you go on the internet right now and you look at some of these YouTube content creators that spoke about this, and they said that Brianna Turner is the ops. Why is she with the Indiana Fever? For sticking up for what's right. So that goes to show you guys that racism still exists. It's unfortunate that this had happened, allegedly, but even if it didn't happen, and Briana Turner just is supporting the investigation, and for people to come at Briana Turner the way that they're doing is downright diabolical. And for her supporting somebody that's not on her team, and she's supporting Angel Reese, this is the backlash she gets. But if this happened to another player on any other team and Briana Turner released this same statement, it wouldn't be no big deal. It's only a big deal when Angel Reese is involved. And it's unfortunate. That goes to show that everything that Angel Reese is involved in, it's always some negative condensation, just like what RG3 did. Now that Briana Turner, as a black woman, sides with the WNBA in their investigation and wants to stand 10 toes down and support Angel Reese, this is the backlash that Briana Turner is getting. Don't be surprised if Briana Turner gets boos in that Indiana Fever arena when she plays. Don't be surprised every time she touched the ball, there's going to be some people in the stands booing Briana Turner. That's going to be the negative backlash because she came out and released a statement about she supports the investigation in the Indiana Fever and what was allegedly said toward Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky. I see everybody in the comments section, #salute. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. And just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And then we're going to catch you on the next one. This is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Like I said, we'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.